right, so we have close to 100 already here. Thank you very much for everyone's support. So I'm Nancy, and with me is our partner from Google, Wiktoria and Momoyo. So we will be talking about maximizing your visibility with Google. A little bit of housekeeping for everyone. So automatically everyone's been muted upon joining. We do have a Q&A tab at the bottom of your screen. So we will do our best in answering them. Please feel free to post any questions you may have later on. We will have time at the end to answer all your questions. And also please close all your tabs on your browsers. Please answer any poll questions if there is. So again, welcome. Good morning. In Filipino, magandang umaga, maayong buntag. For our friends more in Malaysia and Indonesia, so it's salamat pagi. I'll try to pronounce this as, simple and clean. Ciao buisang for our friends there in Vietnam. For our Thai family, Sawadi Town, ciao. I do hope I pronounced it correctly for everyone. So I'm Nancy from STAAH again. Thank you for being here with us. Just a quick update from STAAH. We are now part of the Access Group and growing with our 20,000 happy customers, 450 groups and chains all over 90 countries, 500 plus integrations and enhancing, and 50 plus in the industry. So all of you are part of that. So thank you very much for your support. So I'm Nancy from STAAH, Business Development Manager in the Philippines. Actually, just a little bit of background from myself. I've been in the hospitality industry over 20 years now. 15 of those, I believe, are serving in the hotel. I've been in the MICE segment. I've been doing corporate sales, FIT, MICE. You said it. I've been there. So I know how it is if there are GMs in here in our group. I know how it is when you ask your revenue team, what's our forecast? Did we reach our forecast? Did we get any additional bookings today? What's your pickup and all that? So I've been there. So I know how it is. So I do hope, for today, we are able to help you learn more, get more strategies on how you'll manage your revenue and basically your profit. So I'll hand you over to our partner, Momoyo and Wiktoria from Google.
Hi, my name is Momo. I'm here to introduce Wiktoria, who will be delivering the contents for this presentation today.
Thank you very much, Moyo. Hello, everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank STAAH for inviting me to run today's webinar. I believe it might be a great chance to all of you to expand your business. My name is Wiktoria. I'm from Poland. I work in TTEC for Google for a few years already, in partner managementship for hotels itself for almost a year. And today I would like to show you what you can do to maximize your visibility with Google. So the agenda for today, I believe all of you as a business owner definitely focus on growth. You don't want to be outdated. I put a promise on that. You don't want to fall behind, definitely. Today, I will tell you what you can do to increase your visibility, increase bookings, what you can do to be up to date, to align with trends, and what you can do to help your business grow. So when it comes to modern traveler, I believe as business owners, you probably know how digitalized travel industry became. We live in digital area, definitely. My grandma, for example, she used to work for a bank many, many years ago. After she retired, she didn't have that much, I would say, connection with computer, smartphones, or something like that. A few years ago, she got herself a laptop, and right now she's ordering online. So I believe all of us adjust. The data shows that 90% of current leisure travelers have some digital touch points. So imagine what it will be in the future. And when it comes to the future, not only the digital touch points grow, we can notice the increase in the amount of travel itself over the years. Data shows that in 2040, there will be 2.4 billion international trips. Combine that with constant growing digitalization, and this is why it's important to be online, to be visible to bigger and bigger audience. Travel industry is growing, is progressing, it's adjusting, and I would like to all of you to be adjusted as well. As the 60% increase of the international travelers shows that travel companies should focus on increasing awareness on their brands in these emerging and growing markets now. By 2040, people should already know about your brand when they're planning their next trip rather than discovering it for the first time. When it comes to the basics, I would say we'll start with the Google Business Profile. Google My Business Profile is an overview of your business. It's an obvious source of information about business. It tells what you provide. It helps with direction to destination. It has website link, phone number, or preferred form of action. In travel industry, it's, I would say, extremely important due to importance of reviews and location itself. It provides information, builds trust with new and returning customers as well. Represents your brand in the way that you want to present your brand. And under the Google Business Profile, you can see those Google free booking links. They will be visible as well there. And when it comes to the Google free booking links, this is the, I would say, main reason why we are here. It's a thing that you provide prices and details of your property to Google and you get free listing, views, clicks, and most important, the direct reservations, obviously. Free booking links are displayed prices and availabilities that can create direct reservation. When it comes to the direct reservations, the free booking links display your site name or hotel name along with the room rate for the itinerary selected, allowing you to show the best rates to travelers. When user clicks on your link, they will be taken directly to the landing page you provide. With those free booking links, they are unpaid links ranked accordingly to utility to users. Google may show free booking links alongside hotel ads within the existing booking module. Hotel partners pay no fee for free booking links, and Google doesn't collect any payment for placement or user engagement with these links. When it comes to the placement itself of the free booking links, yeah, thank you. When it comes to the placement of those free booking links, they occur in multiple platforms like Google Search, Google Maps, or Google Travel Meta Search, which makes it available to millions of users. People use Google Travel Meta Search to find, to compare, to book a hotel on any device. They use filters like price, locations, ratings, and hotel question narrow search. Appearance of your hotel in maps for someone, for example, who's looking for a hotel in city center might be a crucial point. Everyone has different preferences. Some people base them on locations. Maybe they're traveling for business conference and they want to stay in the area. Maybe they want to stay within their dreamed attraction. Visibility on maps with your booking links definitely can help with that. Google tries to find the most relevant hotels for every search. The ranking of hotel search results are determined by relevance, distance, and prominence. There's no way to buy or request a better ranking, but the quality of information about your hotel could affect your ranking. Free booking links are having multiple filters, and people search for specific amenity very often. Might be a free Wi-Fi, might be a parking. For me, for example, when I planned my trip after hard work, definitely, I need a pool for sure. And those abilities to provide amenities in your booking links definitely will make it easier to your potential clients to book your property. When it comes to the biggest advantages of the free booking links is the fact that their placement happens in multiple I would say platforms, which creates a lot of opportunities for you to get reservations for free. As we can see, here the placement of the Google free booking links appears under advertised links via Google Ads campaign designed for hotels, for example. With having Google free booking links, you open to a lot of possibilities to grow your business. And one of them is the advertisement part of itself. With Google Ads for hotels, you get possibility to bid your links higher and higher, in giving you possibility to invest to get more and more reservations. To be honest, as much reservation as you would like to. As summary, I highly suggest getting your property listed to get the links to get the placement, to make it available, accessible to bigger audience, to be visible, to be up to the trends, to be in the place that everyone is. And I believe when we live in such digitalized area, we should use the chances the world is giving in these times. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that, Victoria. So I hope everyone was able to see the potential of your property being foremost, be having your Google business account, and with being with STAAH as our partner. How can we else maximize your system? This is actually through your SwiftBook. So if you're already signed up with SwiftBook, check if you're also signed up with the Get Google service of STAAH. Or if you haven't been signed up with SwiftBook yet, maybe now is the time that we could, start off your SwiftBook journey with STAAH. All right. So first, like what Victoria said, activate your Google My Business account. So it has to have the same property information, address set up on STAAH as well for us to match it. And here's a sample of how it will show up on the Google search page. Where do you see this on your extranet? How can you activate it on your STAAH extranet? Simply go to the booking engine tab, click on the menu tab, and you would see there the Get Google icon in the middle highlighted in red in this sample. And at the right corner, you would see a letter G there. So those are buttons you can click. The process to sign up is actually very simple, few easy steps. Click on sign up, read through the terms and conditions, click on accept. It will show you the message informing the property about the activation. So other than what you see on the screen, of course, it will send an email to the property, to your registered STAAH email address. System will auto-enable Google for the property. How long does it take for you to have this activated? As short as 7 days upon activation. So since in STAAH we work in a subscription basis, this is only to activate the connection with STAAH, only $50 monthly, or simply put, $1.06 per day, excluding GST. So really nothing with the potential revenue that you'll get from direct bookings. And how do we check your performance via Google? So there's two ways for you to check in our extranet. First, through the bookings tab in the channel manager in your extranet, and on the reports tab in the channel insights. It will be posted under point of sale. For an example, when you go to your extranet, click on any bookings under the bookings tab, any guest that's tagged under website. So under website, open up the details of those guests. You would see their tag here highlighted in red, point of sale. So point of sale, POS, it states Google listing. So you know this booking, this particular reservation came from that. On the reports tab, so on your left corner, open reports tab, go to insight, channel insight specifically, and then, filter the dates, whatnot. And you would see at the end of the tabs in the report, there is what we indicated POS, point of sale. So you would see that this is a website booking, but it's from Google listing. As an example, what I'm showing with you now is a live partner. So they actually have 49% more bookings coming from Get Google. So the searches are diverted to Google. It diverts also directly to their main booking website, to STAAH SwiftBook. So imagine the increase in revenue because of that searches, just for that enabling the listing in Google. So yeah, what are your benefits? So why are we stating this opportunity for you? Because we want to drive commission free. We cannot emphasize anymore so much on commission free. Anything commission free is revenue at the hotel. Whatever rates you've posted on your SwiftBook direct bookings, that's your revenue, right? So we're not paying out anybody else for that. We attract potential guests to your website. So imagine the 1 billion searches that Victoria mentioned. Potentially a portion of those, maybe not all, but even a big portion of that goes to travel. So they're looking at hotels, they're going through maps, they see your property, they click on your booking engine. So it attracts guests directly to your brand website, to your brand booking engine, which is the SwiftBook. And that's what we aim for. We aim for direct conversion because we want to maximize our profits. So basically, we want to earn more. So if you go through also our website in STAAH, we have there our commission calculator. So a sample of which is just for you to find out, how much will your savings be? Simple calculation for you. So as an example here, we're working on a US dollar. So if a hotel pays out an OTA monthly around 10,000 US dollars for a 50-room property, this is just a commission payout. They're basically paying $200 per room. It goes to the third party. So this is not revenue for you. You pay this out. But conservatively, how much of the 10,000 you want to save? Let's say just 3%. So imagine you get $300 just savings for this one. And or this potentially goes to your added revenue because this is not being paid out to anyone. So our partner, Mr. Deepak, graciously gave us this testimonial. They've been active with us for quite some time. So Get Google has made it easier for their guests to analyze and compare rates instantly, driving more direct bookings to our website. Since the time we are using STAAH Get Google feature, they have an increase of 2% in the website bookings and 3% rise in revenue. Ensuring rate parity is key to maximizing its potential. So that's again Mr. Deepak Misri, Revenue Manager from the Corinthians Resorts Club in India. We're now opening up the floor for any Q&A. So any questions you may have, please post it on the Q&A tab or the chat box, whatever you will see there. Okay, so I saw some questions being posted here. Hold on, thank you very much for participating with us again. Let me just go through them. There's someone who asked us notes of this webinar. Yes, we will send it out to you, the presentation that we have.
Okay, I see there's one question. If our star is wrong in Google, how we change? So I believe you're talking about the reviews in Google My Business profile. When it comes to reviews, the reviews go from the customers itself. What I would suggest, getting more and more reviews that will have a higher amount of stars, for example. Sometimes I saw there are even suggestions from the business owners. Hi, could you please share your opinion with Google? Sharing this feedback could increase the amount of the good stars, as you can call it, the good reviews in Google My Business profile.
Thanks, Victoria. There's another question from Mr. Manvir, rather. I'm sorry for that. I'm not sure if you've read it. I would like to inquire about Google raising their commission model 10 to 12%. The question in hand is why they increased the commission model from 10 to 12, and does it mean 12% of revenue goes to Google?
Okay, so I believe, Mr. Manvir, I see we're talking about the commission bid strategy. So when it comes to the commission bid strategy is as it's called, it's bid strategy in the promoted booking links with Google Ads. When it comes to those strategies, there goes multiple factors as well as the increase of the market itself. For a long time, always did the ads part. No, they've been using already for a few years right now the commission bid strategy. The commission bid strategy goes in sunset. In fact, I would suggest checking the strategy which is called Target ROAS, which is also focusing on return of investment, but could be more beneficial, for example, than commission bid strategy.
Okay, thank you. Where can we see Get Google button on the extranet? So this is for STAAH. So Mr. Gid, if you log in to STAAH extranet, so just log in your STAAH extranet, make sure you're signed up first with SwiftBook. If you are, click on SwiftBook, On the middle part, let me just go through again on that screenshot. Let me just move the presentation. So this is where you would see it. When you log in your tab here, you would see, go to the menu tab also, you would see Get Google there. There's also a G icon at the corner. So this is where you can activate Get Google for STAAH. I hope I answered that for you. If there is I think this is for you, Victoria. So if they're not in STAAH, what other benefits they could get from Google?
If they're not in STAAH, okay. So when it comes to what I would say, let's call it a connectivity provider it's using, it's absolutely up to you. It's up to you who you're using. You can be still satisfied with performance from the other company. You can be satisfied with the STAAH as well. It's absolutely up to you. Up to sometimes there are restrictions, sometimes there are different settings, there are different adjustments in a different companies. If you would like to get listed in STAAH, please you can always, I believe, check, get the interest in the STAAH and let know what are the benefits, what are the, for example, restrictions, if there are any restrictions, for example, what are sometimes there are commissions models, sometimes there are subscriptions, and which one is beneficial more for you, it's absolutely up to you from Google side.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, I'm assuming you're not yet with the STAAH Swiftbook. So I would encourage you, of course, to get STAAH Swiftbook. It's easier for you to get listed on Get Google on that one. Okay. Let me go through the chat. Hold on. Yes, everyone's asking if they would get a copy of this webinar. Yes, of course. Is there any
Nancy,
challenges
there's some
or
questions.
yeah?
There's
There's
some questions on the Q&A also. Yes.
okay. There is a question here. Are there any challenges, restriction we should be aware of when integrating STAAH with Get Google? No, none. So when you're in STAAH, you're in Swiftbook, no challenges on the integration with Google. Just make sure, of course, you have your Google My Business account active with information that are correctly matching your profile in STAAH.
Okay, I see in the Q&A tab there, the questions are about, about the same question, about the stars, about the reviews in the Google My Business profile, and regards that, how we can change that, increase the amount. I would say having 4 point something or even 3 point something isn't bad. It depends on the review. Sometimes the review is just 1 star with no explanations. For some people, something that is advantage to most of the people might be a disadvantage. I saw reviews that had 1 star, for example. There was AC in my room and it was too cold for me. So when someone sees their reviews, they can see clearly that it's absolutely up to the person that reviewed it. So as I said, I would suggest getting more and more of those reviews that have the higher stars, but having some stars, that even 1 stars, isn't that bad. It shows customers are different, and you probably know that. And customer, as I said, for some of them something might be advantage, for some of them it might be a disadvantage at the same time.
There's another question. After signing up with Get Google from STAAH, will the property show up in Google on the top? We have top listing for you, not on the sponsored side. If you've let me go back also on the presentation. I believe you have, this is from your presentation there. So you would see here the arrow. Hotel SB Diagonal 0 Barcelona. That's the sample. So there will you be posted. Top billing portion there. Google Hotel Ads is another service from Google, but with STAAH, you have top billing here. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, let,
If it's
let me
an
see
official
here
site, then
also.
it would be listed on top of the free booking links. Yes,
Yes.
but when it comes to, as I said, Google Ads, there goes ranking, there goes multiple factors as bidding, as budget, and it's absolutely up to you.
Okay. And do you pull the lowest rates from STAAH? The ones that you've set up on your SwiftBook? Yes, that's the one we pull. So any because it's an anonymous attendee here, so I do hope we answered that question. So let's see.
Okay, in the Q&A tab, I see the question is about, I believe it's about the name of the hotel. That the name of the hotel has a wrong amount of stars. That is a 5-star hotel and doesn't have the proper starring, I would say. And when it comes to any changes in Google My Business profile, when you have open panel, I would say from the business side, when you have editor access, administrative access, you can see depends that you can change the name itself. If it isn't possible, I would suggest going to the Google My Business profile. There will be a question tab and putting this question, hi, I would like to get my name in Google My Business profile changed, and reaching out directly to the Google My Business profile support, and they will definitely help with that.
All right. So any
There are
question?
there's some participants who have raised up their hand. I would recommend just post your question on the Q&A.
Yes, please. So we can
Victoria and
see.
Nancy are trying
Yeah.
their best to answer, and it will also help the other participants too. So we've got 2 or 3 minutes
Okay.
to answer these questions. So keep that on, and then we can let you go and look after your guest as well. So.
Okay. So there's a question here. Is there any additional fee except $50 per month? For the Google listing, no, it's fixed, no commission. It's the only expense that will be incurred on this one. Very minimal. And I believe this is for you, Victoria. How long does Google reviews will be kept visible to lookers?
So when it comes to Google reviews will be kept invisible to lookers. As far as I remember, I worked more on the hotel listing itself than on Google My Business profile, which is somehow in not scope of my work. When it comes to the reviews, I believe they are kept for as long as they're there. I would say eternity. I believe there is no limit that they're, for example, expiring and they're, I would say, deleted. When it comes to some of the reviews, obviously you can, for example, raise a ticket on them that if you don't agree with some review, or you would like to get this review reviewed by Google My Business profile support team, it's absolutely possible. But as far as I know, and as I said, it's not exactly in scope of my work. They will be kept for eternity, I believe, for a long time, definitely.
Thank you. Who should I contact if there are issues syncing rates or availability? So, this is through STAAH SwiftBook. So anything in terms of mapping connections, syncing your rates, of course, we will be there to support you. So contact your local support for STAAH, and we will make sure to check and see what is showing up on your SwiftBook. So because we're pulling the rates from your SwiftBook, rates being posted. Okay. Another question for you, Victoria. If I am unable to log into my Google business, what would be the best way to get help?
If you're unable to, okay, I would say 2 factors. I would start with identifying maybe someone from your company has access to that, and you're maybe not aware of that. I would start with doing, I would say, internal research, because there might be someone that has access, that might be someone who is receiving the emails. If not, I would search your Google My Business profile in Google from the same panel that everyone gets. Press the question button in the Google My Business profile, reach out to the Google My Business profile support, and ask them to help you to claim that this Google Business Profile is yours and you would like to get access to it.
Okay, thank you. Another one, can Get Google Push website rate is lower than the others and hide the lowest rate from other OTAs? So this is a joint question between me and Victoria. So how are we able to push the lowest rate from your direct website booking engine and hide the lowest rate from other OTAs? Okay, I'll be talking about for STAAH, of course, because you will be the one to set your rates on your extranet. So you decide basically how much rates you want to be pushed to your booking engine, which will be shown, which will be the one showing on your Get Google listing. Now, is Google hiding lowest rates from OTAs? Is there any control that they can do for that, Victoria?
So when it comes to control of that, the control of prices is absolutely up to the business, how they control it, how they, I would say, provide the price itself. There's no option of like hiding the lowest rate from other OTAs. This is always like ongoing, kind of, I would say, ranking. It isn't a ranking, it's like quality, and as a part of the quality, there goes the lowest rate, I would say. There's no way of hiding it. The option for that, for you to be visible more, to be higher, even though your price isn't the exactly lowest one sometimes, and it can happen and it's okay. It's using, for example, Google Ads, using the bidding and making sure to be on the top or somewhere in the top, that you're the one, even though the price isn't the lowest one, via the ads part.
Okay, just to add on to that, if you're already in Get Google via STAAH, basically all your rates with all your partner OTAs also are, you're the one managing it basically. So you take control of your partner rates, you take control whatever you're pushing with your OTAs, because that's also coming from your end. Whatever is connected there, as you would see here in the sample, there's booking.com. Under Pacific Rendezvous Motel Hotel, you would see immediately under that is booking.com. So that's also your partner OTA. So on your extranet, you know, maybe later on we can talk it about with your account manager from STAAH, and they can give you ideas of how you would like to manage as well your OTA partners using STAAH Channel Manager. So maybe there at that end, we can help you strategize more on your rates, on how you post it with your partners. Okay. Victoria,
Yeah.
how does the algorithm work on Google Book a Room?
So I believe when we are talking about Google Book a Room, wait. Yeah, I see Nancy, you're scrolling through the slides. Okay, so when it comes to Google Book a Room, I believe you're talking about search itself on how to book a room. So you can type in search the location of your interest or a hotel of interest with no specific location. You can go from search, you can go from Google Travel tab, for example, and in Google Travel tab, you can filter what you want, the dates, you can put how many people, you can put exactly how it is in like big OTAs, as booking, for example, the same options, just in the Google part. There's one question, actually two questions to me. I'll answer those two in the same time. How does Google Hotel Ads compare to traditional OTAs? And the second question is how it's efficient compared to TripAdvisor, I believe. Yes, exactly. So when it comes to comparison part, as far as I believe, for the booking.com, for example, or Expedia, they take the commission from the booking part itself, which makes it sometimes higher or which makes it sometimes lower than your initial, I would say, price. When it comes to Google, the big advantage of the fact is the fact that it can be cheaper because we use different strategies. The commission-based strategy is one of the strategies, obviously, in the Google Ads, but there's, for example, target ROAS, where you set the percentage of return of investment you would like to get, and the settings get adjusted in the way to get this target ROAS, to get this target return from investment. So it can be cheaper compared to other, I would say, TripAdvisor or Booking.com or any other big OTAs. It can be cheaper due to using different settings. It's a different strategy. We need to mind the fact as well. But in general, I would say we use different settings, and because of the different settings, it can be cheaper with getting high amount of bookings as the Google gets a lot of searches. The other questions: how influential is Google review on our SEO or business profile? How we can handle fake reviews? Okay, so the reviews kind of affect, as far as I remember, Google My Business Profile SEO. In general, how to handle fake reviews. So I would say two types of fake reviews. If there is a single fake review, as I said before, someone put it 1 star with no explanation, it's hard to tell, to be honest, besides I would say doing the research on the profile itself, if this review is fake or if it's not a fake one and someone just put it 1 star. But if we're talking about single fake review, someone wrote like entire story, everything, it's a fake one, you absolutely can see that. You can always claim, you can press, I believe, 3 dots or question mark in the exact review, go to Google My Business Profile support and say, hi, this review is fake. Give the reasoning, give the explanation as much as you know, and you care for sure, to the Google support to help you. I would do that. And when it comes to, I would say sometimes, unfortunately, it happened that you get group fake reviews. That means that there are a lot of fake reviews like going in the same time. Mostly they are even deleted automatically. Google has algorithm for that, and I believe the AI might be doing that right now as well. But definitely claiming, marking, and going to the Google My Business Profile support and say, this is a fake review, why this is a fake review, giving good reasoning, and Google My Business Profile support will help.
Okay. Victoria, I don't know if we've tackled this question. How many reviews do you need to move reviews, for example, 4 to 4.1 stars?
Okay, so it depends. When it comes to the amount of reviews and the average, there goes the mathematic part, I would say. I don't know how many reviews you have, so we would need to count it on the amount of the reviews that you have currently right now. It depends. It could be 1,000, it could be just few of them. It's a simple, I would say, mathematic calculation to count the average. What we would need to do, how many of those reviews we could get with, for example, considering the fact that sometimes there will be no 1-star review that will get the ranking, I would say the stars go down. So I would say it depends on how many reviews you have and counting it to be sure how many you should get.
Okay, just a couple of more, 2 more I believe last questions. How does exposure to Google Hotel Ads compared with OTAs on Google side? How, like, what's your, I would say, leverage, suppose, comparing to OTAs?
So as I answered before, when it comes to the comparison with other OTAs, the big beneficial part to that is the fact that it might be cheaper getting listed on Google. The other factor, I would say, using Google and using Booking or any other listing, I would say it's just a different strategy. And it depends on how we adjust to the strategy itself. We can use this strategy in 100%. We can do everything in our power to put, for example, the best informations, the absolutely every single possible info to make sure that the listing is Google is, for example, better. And then it might be much more beneficial, for example, than other OTAs. But depends. It's a different strategy, and as I said, sometimes it might be cheaper due to the differences in the I would say settings. But when it comes to the ads part itself, the ads part is up to the bidding as well, is up to the budget, up to the settings that you set. So I would say multiple factors as a summary. Secondly, as I said, those are different strategies. They might be cheaper. They're beneficial in the fact that Google, as you know, has a lot of searches. Data shows that there's 1 billion of searches within Google Search, Google Maps. You probably asked, I would say, a person you use maps for sure, so you know how beneficial it is. So it depends on how you, I would say, use the strategy, use the possibility.
Okay, thank you, Victoria. There are other questions on the Q&A tab, which are being answered by our colleague as well, Harmeen. So, and I think we have time to answer one more live, but the rest of the questions are being answered via the Q&A tab as well. Please check. And last one though, what are the cost model of CPC versus commission-based?
Okay, what are the cost models available? So when it comes to any part of the bidding in hotel ads, it depends on multiple factors. There goes the market factors, there goes settings and everything. When it comes to the available options, if we are talking about, there are two types of campaign. We have Performance Max for travel goals, which is the newest type of campaign that has multiple it has 7 channels, so it grows the potential of getting more bookings from much more places. Then there goes still, I believe, using the commission bridge strategies is an option. They're working, but as I said before, they're in the sunset right now. For now, I would say the focus of today is the target ROAS. And as I said, the target ROAS strategy is strictly focusing on return from investment. It's a different setting. I highly recommend checking this setting, checking if it's working for you. But when it comes to the cost model available, there's no, for example, exact comparison, because as I said, it depends on multiple factors. Every single advertiser has different budget, and based on that, the CPC or even the commission based, they might be different.
All right, so thank you so much. And we're running into our time limit now. We don't want to waste take up most of your time this morning. So we thank you very much. So I'd like to summarize the points I've discussed on the side of STAAH. First, is there like a lock-in period for STAAH for this? Like, is there a minimum term? No, there's no minimum term. So, you can subscribe to it monthly. How do I need to sign a contract? No, just enable the product through your SwiftBook and pay monthly. I've shown where you can find it. Contact your account or your sales support with STAAH. Then they can help you go through where to find the button to enable Get Google. What rate is displayed on Google? This is your lowest rate setup on SwiftBook on your extranet. So if you're interested, you can proceed to activate your SwiftBook right now and click on the Get Google button. For any questions regarding Get Google, you can reach us anytime at sales@staah.com. Okay, and to plug in just our newest ebook. So for everyone who joined us today, thank you very much. We will be launching our free ebook actually next week. So you get the newest copy now for free if you download it via this QR code. So what do you get out of this? This is the latest strategies that we can share with you on how you manage your online distribution. So yes, please scan the QR code. This will be sent also. The presentation, including this one, will be sent over to you. So there's a copy of the QR code there. It's free now. Please download it. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone, again for your time. We do hope that you can join us again for another session sometime soon. Victoria?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If there Any other questions, you can always, I believe there's still like 1 minute maybe of time, you can put them and maybe we'll be able to answer them. I believe we covered most of the parts when it comes to the questions. Thank you very much once again, STAAH, for letting me run this webinar. I feel that it was a great opportunity for all of you to learn and expand your business. So thank you very much.
Okay, contact us anytime and we will help you through all this. We'll be here, the team, your support team, your account manager and staff will be there to guide you through this as well. So thank you everyone. Bye-bye. Have a great morning to us.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.